your dad had a very successful Camping World Truck Series team. Started right at the very beginning. What's your memories of that team?
I had a lot of great memories of that team. We actually worked in the same shop together, and it had 2 bays in the back, and they were in one bay, and I was across from them in the other bay building my late model cars that I run at Myrtle Beach. So I was in there every day watching them and sort of mimicking them as they built their first truck. I did everything they're doing to my late model that they did to that truck. I formed a great relationship and friendship with Ron Hornaday, so that was pretty cool to be able to forge that relationship early with them.
Hornaday on the bottom. They notched 25 victories and were pretty much a powerhouse in that series. So you have a little standard set there for your team?
Well, that's definitely a high standard. They did a great job. It was a great team. Ron was an amazing driver. Nobody could compete with him in that series.
So what attracted you to make this deal happen for 2015?
Gene Haas, the Haas Automotion, already had everything in place. They were looking for a program such as ours that was stable and had room and opportunity. We got a lot of respect for what they accomplished last year with Cole.
First career win for Cole Custer. What a story we're going to tell today.
You did it, man. Great job. Their goals are to get Cole into the Xfinity Series at some point. So this was an opportunity to begin a relationship with us. It made sense to get into the Truck Series. For me, it's actually exciting because it's a 10-race deal. You know, you just kind of getting your feet wet. It's a great way to ease into it. So, you know, we had the room, we had the interest. They had the program already together, the relationship with Chevrolet. We made it work.
Custer will hold on with a good line. The Napa car goes to victory lane. Youngest driver to win a NASCAR National Touring Series race.
Cole is very experienced as a race car driver, but he's still got a lot to learn about the business. How can you help him with that?
This is a great environment for a guy like him to come in and sort of understand what happens outside the truck. You know, what the business side of the sport is about. We're happy to be a part of his future and help him get off the ground running. One of the things that I really like about Cole is how aggressive he is on restarts.
Look who's coming. How about that move by a 16-year-old?
You know, he won that race in New Hampshire just being aggressive, so it's really refreshing to see him at such a young age be able to make things happen and create opportunities without getting himself into trouble or getting anyone else into trouble.
They get such a young start. They're driving race cars when they're 5. It's amazing, isn't it?
I didn't race organized racing until I was about 15 years old. If you're going to get involved in racing, the sooner you can do it, the better.
I saw you were quoted somewhere where you said, no way are you doing Daytona, but you'd really like to get the experience of doing a truck race. So have you guys sat down and checked the schedule yet?
We definitely look at the schedule.
Pocono's on there.
Pocono is on there, and that would be an opportunity for me to get in there and get my feet wet. It's only a 50-lap race, so, you know, it'd be over and done before I even do it. I do have interest in driving a truck. I've always had interest in driving a truck, just never really found that opportunity or was focused more on the Cup side at that point in time. But this does open the door a little wider for me. If we don't do it this year, I mean, we're going to continue to keep the truck around and work with this program and continue to try to grow it.
It just seems like literally the sky is the limit. So I'm curious how the goals are set for 2015.
I'd love to win the first race out of the box, especially Martinsville. But we have a young kid with Cole. We have great expectations and a vision over the next several years of what we want to do. And obviously we won't win all the races we enter. But we don't want to put all that pressure on him to go out there and light the world on fire. But he's got a great opportunity here to pace himself and learn on his own terms and become the driver he wants to be.